Hello, my name is Esther Belogan. Today I will be talking about the effects of abortion on mental health. The reason why I decided to talk about the effects of abortion on mental health is because people often don't think that having an abortion can lead to other things, and it's just something that happens instantly and there's no aftermath of it. So the main ideas of this paper, I will talk about what it means to have an abortion, what it means to have mental illness, and also how having an abortion can affect someone's mental health. What is an abortion? An abortion is the termination of a human pregnancy that is often performed during the 28 weeks of pregnancy. There are three types of ways someone can have an abortion. The first way is by having an induced abortion. This is where you take medicine to end a pregnancy, and it's the most common type of abortion, and it's pretty fast. A first trimester abortion is when you have an abortion before 13 weeks of pregnancy, and this has many steps to this type of abortion. And the last type of abortion is the second trimester abortion that can often, it happens after 13 weeks of pregnancy, and you have to have a surgical procedure to have this type of abortion. The reason why some people may decide to have an abortion is often varies with who they are. Some examples include personal belief, lack of social support, fear of poverty and unemployment, age and background of the female or male, socioeconomic statistics, and also the biological circumstances of the fetus, meaning the baby might have a disorder or Down syndrome or something might be wrong to where they don't want to have to deal with that after they have the baby. What constitutes to mental health? Mental health is the general condition of one's mental, spiritual, physical, and mental health. One's health can be negatively affected by things such as stress, tragedy, disorder, and illnesses. If you think about it, abortions can be a sense of a stressor that can negatively affect one's state of mind. Abortions can also pose many threats to women's physical and psychological health. The amount of research on this topic has been steadily increasing over the past couple of years. How abortion affects mental health. Some of the mental health disorders that a woman can develop after having an abortion can range from anywhere from anxiety to PTSD to substance abuse and depression. In one article, it said that women who had an abortion had a higher risk of developing anxiety disorders, depression, a loss of self-esteem, compared to women who have not had a pregnancy or who have had a child. Women are also at a higher risk to develop drug use after having an abortion, especially if they already have a history of having abortions. Another study also showed that women with a history of abortions are twice as likely to use marijuana, consume alcohol, and do other things that can harm one's health. Another article showed that women who have had an abortion are more likely to have a history of mental disorders than a woman who has not had an abortion. In addition to women having a higher risk of developing mental illness after an abortion, women also have a higher risk of developing mental illnesses if they have already had a history of mental illness such as bipolar disorder, depression, or anxiety. If you are considering having an abortion, I think that's important that you consider a lot of things such as what it means to have an abortion, what happens after you have an abortion, and know that it's something that you can't change. I think that women should also do their own research and understand the pros and cons of having an abortion, and also think about how it would affect their family. Like if they are in low income or if they don't have a steady job or if they're in an abusive relationship, I think one should always consider having an abortion or not and know that it's 100% their decision. And ultimately they're the ones who can decide if they want to have it or not. The effects of abortion on mental health is something that's really important for everybody to understand and know about because mental health is something that people often suffer from, and having an abortion can just make it worse. So I feel like people should always do their own background research and understand what it is and know that once it happens, they can't change it. So thank you for going through my presentation.